Introduced the Responsible Transfer of Firearms Act today. If passed, the bill would hold people responsible if they sell or transfer a gun to someone already banned by federal law. WDBJ 7's Amanda Kaine spoke with Kaine about this bill. Now, Amanda, Kaine has been working on this bill for several months, right?
He has, Melissa, and Senator Kaine, in fact, has supported expanding background checks for weapons in the past. But because those bills could never get through legislation, he's focusing on those selling or giving the guns away. He introduced the bill on the floor today, but not before acknowledging the loss of our friends and co-workers to a deadly shooting.
I rise today for a sad occasion, and that is to remember the lives of two Virginians, Allison Parker and Adam Ward, journalists, who were
Senator
gunned down.
Kaine went on to say that since the Virginia Tech shootings, the Senate has not made much progress with gun control. Right now, the law only holds gun sellers liable if they know or have a reason to believe the buyer is prohibited. While Senator Kaine hopes this will help keep weapons out of the hands of those who should not have them, he says this bill would not have prevented Adam or Allison's shooter from legally getting a gun.
We'll never be able to eliminate all acts of violence. This particular statute would not necessarily have caught, if we make this, it wouldn't have caught necessarily the perpetrator of these horrible crimes. But we can do better. We can make our Commonwealth and our country safer, and that's what this act is about.
Senator Kaine says the Responsible Transfer of Firearms Act would require the person selling or transferring a weapon to take responsible steps to make sure those who fall into the 9 categories of prohibited persons does not get their hands on one. Senator Kaine says the statute does not define what those reasonable steps are, but the seller or even the jury may decide what is reasonable. Amanda Kaine, WDBJ.